Let's get started. Start with listening, and then learn new words and practice them in sentences.
Have you ever wondered why stories hold such a powerful grip on our minds and emotions? Storytelling, in its various forms, is a universal phenomenon that has been a part of human culture since the dawn of time. From the fairy tales that lulled us to sleep as children, to the novels, films, and series that captivate us as adults, stories are the threads that weave the fabric of our lives. They have the power to transport us to different worlds, help us understand complex emotions, and even shape our perception of reality. This is the beauty of storytelling, and it's what we're going to explore today. We'll be looking at narrative techniques, the role of storytelling in human communication, and how stories shape our understanding of the world around us. We'll delve into the depths of literature, film, and culture, and examine the impact they have on our lives. As we delve deeper into this topic, we will unravel the magic behind the art of storytelling. A good story is like a well-crafted puzzle where every piece has its place and purpose. But what are these pieces? Well, let's start with narrative techniques, the building blocks of any story. These are the tools of the trade for storytellers, helping to shape and structure their tales in ways that captivate us, the audience. First, we have plot structure. This is the backbone of any story. It's the sequence of events that propels the narrative forward. A classic example is the three-act structure: setup, confrontation, and resolution. It's a formula you'll find in many of your favorite books and films, from Harry Potter to Star Wars. Next, we come to character development. This is the process through which characters evolve and grow throughout the story. It's what makes us care about characters, root for them, or despise them. A great example is Ebenezer Scrooge from A Christmas Carol. He starts as a bitter old miser, but through his encounters with the ghosts of Christmas, he undergoes a transformation, becoming a kind and generous man. And then there's setting. This is the time and place where a story happens. It's not just about physical locations. It's also about the social, political, and cultural context. Think of George Orwell's 1984. The dystopian future he created is as crucial to the story as the characters and the plot. Each of these techniques contributes to the overall impact of a story. The plot structure determines the story's pace and tension. Character development helps us connect emotionally with the story, and the setting provides the backdrop against which the story unfolds, adding depth and complexity. These techniques, when masterfully employed, can transport us to different worlds, make us fall in love with characters, and keep us on the edge of our seats. Storytelling is not just confined to books or movies. It's an integral part of our everyday communication. The art of storytelling is as old as human history itself. We share stories to convey experiences, to pass on wisdom, or simply to entertain. Each day we unknowingly weave narratives, whether through casual conversations, social media updates, or even our silent thoughts. Consider a simple act of recounting your day to a friend. You're not merely listing down events, you're constructing a narrative, arranging the incidents in a way that makes it interesting and engaging. Similarly, when parents tell tales to their children, they aren't just amusing them. They're teaching them values, helping them understand the world, and nurturing their empathy and imagination. Storytelling, however, is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It takes various forms in different cultures and traditions, from the ancient Greek epics to the rich folklore of Africa, the intriguing parables of Asia, or the gripping sagas of the Vikings. These stories, told and retold across generations, are more than just entertainment. They are the threads that weave the fabric of a culture, reflecting its beliefs, values, fears, and hopes. But why are stories so powerful? Why do they resonate so deeply within us? It's because storytelling speaks to our emotions. It enables us to experience life through someone else's perspective, fostering empathy and understanding. A well-told story can make us laugh, cry, or keep us on the edge of our seats. It can inspire us, move us to action, or make us reflect on our own lives. Moreover, stories are the vessels that carry themes, messages, and morals across time and space. They help us make sense of the world around us, and more importantly, they help us make sense of ourselves. They allow us to express our thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a way that's relatable and understandable to others. Indeed, storytelling is a language that every heart speaks and every mind understands. It's a universal form of communication that transcends boundaries, bridges gaps, and binds us together in the shared experience of being human. Stories are not just tales, they are mirrors and windows to different realities. That's right. Every story we encounter shapes our perceptions and understanding of the world. They shape our reality. They act as a lens through which we view the world, influencing our attitudes, beliefs, and values. Let's take a moment to reflect on personal experiences of engaging with stories. Think about a book, a movie, or a tale shared by a friend that has deeply resonated with you. Perhaps it has even influenced your worldview. That's the power of storytelling. It invites us to step into the shoes of others, to see the world through their eyes, and to feel their joys and sorrows. It broadens our horizons and deepens our understanding of the human experience. Consider Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, a story that challenged racial prejudice and injustice, or George Orwell's 1984, a dystopian novel that warns us about the dangers of totalitarian regimes. These stories don't just entertain us, they provoke thought, stir emotions, and inspire action. But storytelling is not only influential on a personal level, it also has the power to promote empathy, understanding, and social change on a broader scale. Stories can bridge cultural, social, and generational gaps. They can spark conversations that challenge the status quo and drive societal progress. They can help us navigate the complexities of our world, making sense of the unfamiliar and finding common ground in our shared humanity. Stories, in their many forms, have been a part of human civilization since time immemorial. They are an essential part of our identity, our culture, and our heritage. They help us make sense of the world around us, and they guide us as we navigate through life. In conclusion, storytelling is a powerful tool that shapes our world in countless ways. It is a bridge that connects us to different realities, a mirror that reflects our shared experiences, and a window that opens up new vistas of understanding. As we journey through different narratives, we are not just entertained, we are enlightened, and often, we are transformed.
Let's learn new words and practice English with the topic, The Power of Storytelling, exploring narrative techniques at level B2. Narrative. Narrative, a spoken or written account of connected events, a story. Example, the narrative of The Lord of the Rings is compelling because it combines myth, history, and personal journeys. Protagonist. Protagonist, the main character in a story, novel, drama, or other literary work. Example, in many stories, the protagonist undergoes significant growth, facing challenges that test their character. Antagonist. Antagonist, a character or force in conflict with the main character or protagonist in a story. Example, a well-developed antagonist adds depth to the story, presenting challenges that reveal the protagonist's true nature. Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing, a narrative technique used by authors to provide hints about future events in the story. Example, foreshadowing in a mystery novel can keep readers engaged, trying to piece together clues before the climax. Metaphor. Metaphor, a figure of speech in which a word or phrase is applied to an object or action to which it is not literally applicable. Example, using a metaphor, an author might describe the passage of time as a relentless river, sweeping everything in its path. Thank you for watching. Like, write a comment of more than 4 words to support us, and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new videos. Goodbye.